Hey buddies, it's your girl AyChristene, and today we are checking out a scribblejuice video, sibling stories. This is we robbed a library and got away with it. You know what? I think I've robbed a library and got away with it. Hands up to anybody who may have also robbed a library and also got away with it. Do I still have the books that I took and never returned from the library? It's very possible. That's a long story. Anyways, let me know if you've also stolen a book from the library and got away with it. A link for this video is in the description box below for you to check out. Now let's get started.
I'm getting kind of bored just sitting here. Got any ideas of what we should do today? Actually, I know what we should do. We should...
Oh my goodness. You okay?
Everybody, today I have an announcement to make. I have a Discord server now. This server is great.
Yay. Make sure you check out her video and check out the link in the description box below to check out her link for her Discord.
I know what you're all thinking. Wait a minute. Isn't that the brother who showed you that adult content cartoon comic? More specifically, a Sonic the Hedgehog comic to you? That brother? Yeah. We don't really have much of an age gap since he's only 2 years older than me. So we spend our whole lives together doing basically the same thing. Besides that I'm cooler than him, he grew up learning English first.
Hold on.
I grew up
I peeped that. Did you guys peep that? Look at this. Where it said,
same thing. Besides that
hold on. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. Yes, I love it. Love it. I do that. I say that. My daughter, she says it a little slower to separate it, but I don't. Just run through that thing.
I'm cooler than him. He grew up learning English first, and I grew up learning Spanish. So he always had more friends than me because he can communicate with the others, and I can't. I didn't know how to continue a conversation after, "Hi, how are you today?" Oh, hey, what's up? Hi, how are you today? I'm good. My mom's gonna take me to McDonald's after school.
That's cool.
Yeah. Yeah. What about you? Me? Me? Perla. What?
Perla?
What?
Oh, that's her.
What
She's
do you
trying to say
mean?
her name.
Mean? Oh, no. No. Yo no soy mean. I'm good.
You know soy mean.
What?
That means I'm not mean.
What?
Oh, baby. Oh.
Okay. Bye.
Oh. Oh.
I mentioned this because every time we would go to a park, he would automatically make new friends and leave me behind. And I would either have to play alone or sit with my mom at the bench. And I would get so angry by the fact that my brother could have all the fun while I do nothing. So out of jealousy, I would tell my mom, David singled me out because I couldn't speak English. And that made my mom force David and his friends to play with me. I know that sounds scummy, but come on. I know you would do the same if you were alone in the parks almost every single time. Don't be lying. So every time he's about to play with a new group of friends, I make sure he asks if I can play. Like, I didn't care if he was just playing with boys because I was so tired of being alone in the parks.
You just want to play.
You want to play with us? We're about to play freeze tag.
Was that an egg that died in the background, or was that a bird?
Can my sister play with us?
But she's a girl.
Yeah, girls can't play with boys because boys play rough. Yeah, but
girls can.
But she's cool. She's so cool. She's not like other girls.
Look at it. Oh my goodness.
Please, could you play with us?
Fine, whatever.
Now you're saying like, oh, girls can't.
When it comes to me and my brother, I guess I'm more of the bratty kid. I used to draw all over the walls, throw eggs at people's windows.
Really?
Stole a few things here and there. I was very much
I love the camera
not a
zoom
good kid,
zoom
but
in
also
thing.
not a bad kid. I'm in between. And my
In
brother
between,
was
alright.
more of an annoying gamer. Like, think of a Fortnite kid. but nerdy. He's never stolen anything in his life, so when we used to go to the library, it was my idea to steal DVDs. One, because we grew up without cable, and two, because it was so easy to. Our library had nothing to indicate that something was stolen. So I told my brother, let's steal some DVDs so we can watch at home. We can watch the Pokemon movie.
You could just get them for free.
Borrow it? Yeah, I guess we can, but wouldn't it be better to steal it? You can watch the Pokemon movie whenever you want. If you were to borrow it, you have to bring it back in 5 days. And that sucks, doesn't it?
Okay.
No, I think that's pretty good. God,
you would have to bring it back.
Fucking nerd.
Oh
just
my goodness.
do it. Okay, fine. We
That's
did
so
this
mean.
for about a month until some white old lady decided to snitch on us. And
of course
not to
she
sound
would.
Exaggerated, but
What?
she sounded a little bit like, officer, please help! There's these 2 Mexican children.
Really? That's how she said it?
Did you just say Mexican children? Yes,
Is he
indeed,
Mario
I
now?
did. Those 2 Mexican children over there.
Oh my goodness.
Stop right there, Mexicans. I'm gonna have to.
I feel like it's one thing to be like, okay, these kids are stealing, but to have to be like, oh, these Mexican kids, because she knew, and this is the problem. This is the problem. When the statement is, oh, they shouldn't have been bad. No, the issue is the fact that they are saying race because they know that more force will be taken if they mention the race of the child or of the person that they are wanting the cops to engage with, because they know that if you say that the child is Mexican or Black or African American or whatever adjacent, right, thing that they want to say, when it comes to a person of color, they know that it will not be taken lightly. The reason they want the cops to take the situation more seriously, that is why they input race. And because they are manipulating the situation, knowing that force will be used, I feel like if in any situation where a cop has unjustly killed a child for stealing, because death is not the penalty for stealing, okay? Death is not the penalty for resisting arrest, and it shouldn't be. If you're scared as a Black person or a person of color, and cops, especially with you knowing how people end up nowadays when the cops are calling on you and you're afraid to get arrested because you think you're going to die, I feel like that's okay. And then on top of that, that doesn't mean you deserve to die. It doesn't mean you deserve to get shot. And cops have shown the ability to be able to detain people who have resisted arrest or have stolen or any of those things without killing. It is an option to pull out the gun. It is an option and a choice, a deliberate choice to pull out the gun and fire when you see someone resisting arrest. It's not that you're afraid for your life, because they are running away. They're not pulling out anything to shoot at you, which would then incur the fear of losing your life and then have to feel like you have to defend yourself. No, that's not the case. These people are running away because they're afraid of dying, afraid of getting arrested because they're afraid of dying. Or, I was going to say afraid of doing things because they're afraid of dying, but people do things all the time, right? So with that being said, when someone like a Karen-like situation where they call the cops and manipulate, a Black person or the Mexican person or what have you, in order to get the cops to come. And if this person dies, I think the cops should get arrested and tried for murder. And I think the person should be an accessory to homicide because of the fact that they use the word manipulatively. I don't know if that's the word. In order to manipulate the situation and get more force from the cops. Now, this is the thing. And I want all those people like, well, Christine, don't you have to say that they're Mexican so that they can get a description? A lot of the times that is not the reason they're saying it. It's not a situation where it's like, hello, 911, what's the problem? They're like, oh, there's somebody stealing. Can you send the police over? And they're like, okay, can you give a description? Well, the person is tall, of this stature, they look like this, they look like that. And I think they might be Spanish, or or they are Black, right? Because then that's you just giving a description because you were asked. But when it's like, hello, 911, what's your emergency? There is a Black man stealing DVDs, or there is a Mexican child stealing DVDs. That is where that is used to manipulate the situation. Shut up. All right, back to the video.
To take a look inside of your
That was very
book
triggering.
bags. Did you guys steal anything? No, we didn't. We didn't steal anything,
did.
mister. We
They did.
promise.
Oh,
You
poor
promise,
baby.
Huh? Then what is this?
Blue.
Put them in jail, officer. Arrest them. Arrest them.
They don't need to be arrested. They're kids that stole DVDs from a library that they would have gotten for free. There's no
We
monetary
didn't go
value.
to jail, but we did got banned from coming back. They
That makes
also
sense.
sent us a letter saying that we needed to pay a $30 fine. And
Okay,
who's got the money
that's
to
fine.
pay for that? Because I sure as hell don't got that money. No one else does. So I
And
threw
your mom
that
doesn't
letter
know
in
you.
the motherfucking trash.
Oh,
and I mean,
wow.
nothing happened. 0 cops came in. No
Yeah,
jail
if
time.
anything, look at
Easy
her
win,
saggy
easy
boobies.
Dub, get wrecked. You're bad. You're mad. You suck. Noob. Also, back in my day, we used to play outside
Yes,
in the
yes.
real world, not no stinking
Oh,
VR.
goodness. We did play back
Hey, are
outside.
you okay, buddy?
Did you just murder them?
Oh,
1
Yikes.
hour outside a day can make a difference.
What is this
Go
deep
outside.
voice? Go outside. Go outside.
I was gonna save a wholesome story for last, but I mean, I barely have any wholesome stories with this guy.
That is
so
funny.
let's end it with a funny one. I don't know how old we were, but we were older than the 2 stories that I just told. There's
Okay.
this group of college kids that hosted some spelling bee in our local park. And
Okay.
my brother wanted to join because
Oh.
he thinks he's smart. And I mean, I guess he is.
Yeah,
and
it's- yeah, let him
fucking
be.
prize
Let
was
him be.
tickets to a Disney cruise. You know
Oh.
how much a ticket to a Disney cruise costs?
I want tickets to a Disney
More
cruise.
than $1,000. These college
Does it
people
really?
were not playing. When I heard that, I was telling my brother, "You better win because I swear to God, your diplomas, your certificates of being the top student should come in handy for this fucking moment.
Oh
Prove
my
your
goodness.
smarts to us and get us those Disney cruise tickets."
Not her,
I'm just
like,
gonna go straight to the
being
point
so
and
mean
skip
to
these
him.
unnecessary details and place an ad here.
Okay.
I see you with your ad blocker. Can't believe you.
All right,
That's
we're
funny.
down to the final 3. Who's going to be today's lucky winner?
You, the one with the blonde hair. Your word is hippopotamostrosis quipedaliophobia.
What the word? What in the world? Is that even a real word? Yeah, I would just walk off stage too.
Better
bro.
luck next time, sweetie.
I don't believe
Okay, you with the horrible haircut. Come up here.
Oh.
Your word is dragonfly.
Why? Please say why. No. Really? Yikes. Yikes.
No way.
Yikes.
I mean, sorry, kiddo. Emo kid, looks like you take home these family tickets to the Disney cruise.
Oh.
Oh my God!
Oh.
Fucking idiot!
Oh,
Even
no,
though
don't
he
be mean
didn't
to him.
win the Disney cruise
Oh.
tickets, since he won second place, they gave him a prize of a pair of
What?
binoculars.
Wow, this is so cool.
What?
Wow, this is so much better than the.
She hits him. So, okay. That's like that's not even like in the same league as far as the second prize would be. Like, first prize, you get to go on a Disney cruise. Second prize is that you can look at people who are on the Disney cruise through these binoculars and watch them sail away. Say bye, Disney cruise winners. You know, is essentially what you gave them. Oh, poor kid.
I gave him a good 48 hours of me not clowning on him,
Oh.
but I clowned the fuck out of him after. I
Oh,
still
dear.
do. Like, how the fuck do you fuck up such an easy word?
Oh.
Dragonfly, bitch.
Poor. Oh.
You didn't even get past the first round, so you have no room to talk.
Boy, where did you even come from?
Sorry, but I just couldn't stand here and watch you bully your brother for doing something
know,
you
leave the
can't even
brother
do.
alone.
You sound real dumb right now.
Sorry, Scribblejuice. I don't know how he got out. I chained him against the wall and everything.
Oh,
so
goodness.
If you'll just excuse me, I'm just gonna. What are you doing? Ah!
Oh.
Stop! Okay, stop. See you later, Scribblejuice.
Oh.
You know, let this be a lesson to all of you older siblings to
What?
get your ears checked. Cause no way this man said, I thought he meant plural. You know what? I'm just done with this video. Thank you all for watching, and
You just
please
done with
like
the
and
video.
subscribe because I lost an opportunity to go on that Disney cruise.
Oh,
Okay, bye.
video's done. Oh, who's this? Another amazing animation. I love these stories with your brother. Haha, I laughed throughout the whole video. Can't wait for more.
I wish I had an older brother.
Oh. Oh, they're so alone.
Why are you still here, you loser?
Oh, goodness.
Loser!
So mean. Hold on.
Please don't goof me
Wait.
in the comments. I know it's been 3 months, but hey, the video.
Oh, this is what I'll say. One thing, you know, first of all, I do kind of feel like the other person's right. Like it's annoying when you're a person that does try things, then to have somebody really rip into you when they weren't bold enough to try it. You tried and you failed, and to have somebody just rip into you because of that can be annoying. Let's say that. As an older sibling, it is something that I have to deal with, and it's like you know, you try to do what I'm trying to do, boo. Okay, don't be talking about me. And then the other thing is, like, because I mind you, I will like to preface that these are siblings, right? And I feel like if there's anyone that's going to rag on you the most, it should be your family. No one should rag on you more than your family, you know? But if it comes to a point where it like emotionally inhibits you, then you should say something, because it's more than just family jabs, right? So I cannot stand here and say how her and her brother's relationship was, because I wasn't there. You know, I'm not in that family. I will say from personal experience of having my siblings like rib into me, you know, sometimes it wasn't fun. Sometimes it wasn't fun. And especially when it came to places of like the kind of bullying into doing bad things type of thing. If that's not what I want to do, leave me alone. If I don't want to do that, don't try to bully me. You do it. What you need me to do it for. Don't bully me to do things you want to do. Just do it and just leave me out, you know? But this was a funny story of like the funniest part for me was the fact of like her holding the gun to the kid's head, like, hey, make it happen. I want to play with other kids. Make it happen. I know some of us would have done it differently, but that's okay. That's okay. But it's one of the things as far as the animation itself, my favorite part was the when she was doing bad things situation here, where it was like this compilation, right? And it was constantly like the camera and her like her being caught like and the camera zooming in on her and catching her like as if someone was filming her, and then just started running. She's like, ah, you know, scream. Great addition to the animation. Really, really loved it. I thought it was really good. And then I do feel bad at the beginning where, because she mostly spoke Spanish, like she could only get like intros. And then when it came to like trying to speak and say more, she ran into issues. Obviously, she's a lot better now. She's telling a whole story, right? But I can get how when you were a kid, how that, especially when she had the sad eyes, that she was like, she just really wants to connect and make friends. And then she just can't because of the language barrier. And then just like awkwardly, you know, leaves with, I felt for her. I felt for her for that, for sure. But obviously things are better now. And, you know, we've seen some of her friends' stories. So things got better to a place where she did have friends that she would cause trouble with, you know, so she didn't have to do, you know, rag on her older brother anymore because she had her own friends that she would cause trouble with. But I think it's cool to see stories of her when she was a kid with her brother, because it makes me think of my siblings and the things that we used to get into and the things we used to do. But let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. Do you have a sibling story? If so, what's the story? What trouble did you guys get into? Make sure you legally will not be, what's the word? What's the word when you're snitch? Don't snitch on yourselves if it's a legal type of situation down below in the comments of my channel, you know? But like if it's light and stuff like that, why not go ahead and put it down below. If you like the video, check out link in the description box below. I love you guys as always. And until next time, buddies, toodles.